Well, it was back to cruising again. Repairs this time, and believe it or not, the Navy was finally starting to take notice of the Sea Tiger. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite what I had in mind.
Hey, I bet the inside is lavender.
That's gotta be chartreuse. No better would think.
No, $10 says they wallpapered the whole thing. Something in a floral print.
I'd like to give him a print. My knuckle print.
Yeah, right on their kisses.
Hey, is it true what they say about you guys that you wear lace undies?
Okay, guys. That does it. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Tiger, what are you gonna do? Hit me with your purse?
No, I'm gonna knock you on your wallet. Right here. Come on.
What's going on?
Well, so your wish has come true. You finally got yourself a fighting ship.
What? Right, get up! Well, man, I hope you're all proud of yourselves. You've been able to participate in something very rare for submariners, hand-to-hand combat.
You should see those other guys, Captain.
Yeah, it was my fault, sir. When those clowns wouldn't let up, I just got carried away.
We saw you on a stretcher.
Captain, those guys were... You should have heard. Boy, we got a mind. Lace undies.
Captain, if we weren't just so darn pink, it's just not natural.
He's right, sir. He's got a point. You know, we just cannot continue this way. I mean, we don't look like a combat vessel. We look like the good ship Lollipop, right?
Yeah, Lieutenant's right, sir.
Okay. I understand. But you're not going to get the sub painted by brawling on the dock. Now, I hope Captain McBride has a few cans of gray to give us after we apologize.
Sir,
No, Mr. Holden. I'm going to handle this.
Yes, as a matter of fact, Sherman, we do have some gray paint. Supply just came in.
That's great news, sir.
Yes, it is, Commander. Unfortunately, not for you.
What?
Sorry. Promised it to a fighting ship. Aircraft carrier Lexington.
Sir, my men are sick of a pink fighting vessel. Now, all it'll take is 100 gallons of gray paint.
After that riot your men caused, Sherman, the only thing you're going to get from me is aloha as you sail out to sea.
What?
Which brings to mind the matter of that sticky-fingered supply officer of yours, Lieutenant
Holden?
Holden.
Nick Holden?
Nick Holden, yes. Captain Sawyer told me that he was somewhat of a legend around here.
A legend? Sir, I can assure you Nick Holden's not a legend.
I agree, yes, because I was surprised at how easy it was to capture him.
What?
Guards!
Captain, we caught him in the supply warehouse. He was commandeering our entire stock of gray paint for Admiral Halsey.
Sir, this is an outrage. The Admiral is having his flagship repainted, and I was merely sent ahead to see that all the details met with his satisfaction.
He's cute, Sherman. Real cute, glib, inventive. And should be on his way to the stockade for impersonating an admiral's aide.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but that just shows you how badly we need the paint. The men are driven to desperate measures.
And the only place you're going to be driven is back to your boat. Sherman, resign yourself to one thing. No Navy personnel from the Sea Tiger are going to leave this base with any gray paint. Do you read me?
I read you, sir. Loud and clear.
Good day, gentlemen. Your men are restricted to your boat while you're here, which I hope will not be long. Aloha.
What's the last thing McBride said? No Navy personnel from the Sea Tiger are going to leave this base with any gray paint.
Right.
He didn't say anything about any Army personnel.
Army? Army?
I got you.
I knew it.
Too.
Okay, I won.
Any luck with the paint, sir?
You didn't think I would.
No, you didn't win.
What was that, Uncle?
Any luck with the paint, sir?
I'm afraid not, Uncle. Captain McBride said that no Navy personnel would ever get any gray paint from him again.
Rotten luck, sir. I guess we're pink for the duration.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, Uncle. Unless someone can find a way out. Carry on, Uncle.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear that, girls?
How could we help but hear it? The captain was talking loud enough.
What a shame. Those men are worrying themselves sick over this. Literally sick.
Well, it's true. Stress can be very dangerous, especially when they keep their emotions bottled up inside.
Could be heart attacks, strokes, who knows what. Which definitely makes it a medical problem. And as nurses, Army nurses, it's up to us to cope with it.
Right. Why don't we get the paint?
Sorry, Major, the crew is restricted.
I beg your pardon. Do I look like a member of the crew? Well, let me put it another way. We are Army nurses temporarily aboard, but not assigned to a Navy ship. That means that while on land, we are subject to maritime authority, but only if directed through proper inter-service channels. Now, I have received nothing from anyone telling us to stay anywhere. Get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Then move it.
You get the supply officer out and back away from the paint. The girls are going to hotwire an ambulance.
Lieutenant Ruth Colfax, United States Army Nurse Corps, unattached.
An unattached woman. Wonderful.
I have to have this requisition filled. It's a medical emergency.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I'll certainly do what I can. A retrospectoscope?
Something wrong?
Huh? No. It's just that we have a lot of medical supplies in back, but I don't think we have any
Retrospectoscope. Well, do you think you could check for me? I'd be glad to help you look.
Okay, try it now.
Bingo! Come on, Major. Nothing there. Maybe over here.
We covered that row.
Well, we'd better double check. Retrospectoscopes are very small. You think we have enough? I heard the captain say it would take 100 gallons.
Okay, 20 of these 5-gallon cans should do it.
And that's 20. Let's go. We have to signal Ruth.
Oh, I hear sirens.
Already? I just got started.
It was wonderful. Bye.
Sir, an ambulance is headed this way. Lieutenant Crandall's driving, sir.
My duck!
Quick, get these men to sickbay on the double.
All right, Mr. Watson, let's get going there. All right, sir.
Major, what is
Stand back, but they're contagious.
Contagious?
An epidemic has broken out. Don't come near them. That's an order. Now stand back, stand back.
Keep him level.
It's some sort of tropical fever. We're transporting some of the more critical cases to a hospital ship.
Wow, will it be all right?
All we can do is pray. Take it easy there. Be careful. Poor devils.
Sir, it's great pain? Yes, they're in great pain. Stand back. Didn't you hear the Major? They're contagious, the poor devils.
The last of them, Captain. You can take off now.
Okay, Major. All right, let's get underway, Mr. Watson.
Aye, aye, sir.
As we left Coo Sing, I was thrilled that our days as a pink laughingstock were almost over. My only problem now was Nick Holden. There's nothing quite like a confidence man who's lost his confidence.
You think maybe I've lost it? Have I lost my touch?
No,
How do you think?
I wouldn't say that you've lost it.
Well, maybe it's a different tack. Maybe I should have tried the old Navy chaplain routine.
Mr. Holden, you realize there's a war going on?
What war is that?
The war we're trying to get into. I have something very exciting for you to do in this war. I want you to be my new diving officer.
Diving officer? No, I don't, Skipper, that wouldn't work. I mean, I've lost it. Can't you see that? It's gone.
You better find it, Mr. Holden. Mr. Watson's been doing double duty. No more discussion. That's it. You're my new diving officer.
Whatever you say.
Now, are you even remotely acquainted with the duties of a diving officer?
Doesn't it have something to do with diving?
Yes, it does. That's wonderful. Come on, let's go.
Captain!
Yes.
St. Lomas Island, just off the starboard, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Watson.
I'll tell the men to break out the paint and start right away.
Mr. Watson.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think we'd better surface before we start painting?
Oh, yes, sir. That's a good idea, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good thinking, Mr. Watson.
I'll be right back, Skipper. I'm just going to organize the paint.
Mr. Holden, I have other plans for you, such as a written examination.
Boy. Oh, come on, Captain. Hasn't this gone far enough? It hasn't.
As we moored off St. Lomas, Mr. Holden may have been miserable, but for the rest of us, it was an historic moment. The Sea Tiger was finally going to stop blushing.
Here you are, sir. A request from the crew. We want you to take the first swipe.
Supply detail, Major Hayward.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's paint!
Stroke! Okay, good. Want to try to get some on the boat now? Stroke! Stroke!
Goodbye, Pink. Hello, I can't believe I did that.
I believe.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, how are you? Barbara, you don't happen to know the location of the hydrostatic piston, do you?
You know, I almost wish we'd never gotten that paint.
Oh, come on, why? You guys were terrific. The ambulance, the stretchers. Stand back, they're contagious. That was beautiful.
But I hate what it's done to you.
Oh, now, don't be silly. Look, it's about time I learned how to be a submariner, right?
Sorry.
Mr. Holden, this is the captain. You have 1 hour to finish your exam. Lieutenant Duran, your paintbrush is waiting. That is all.
Wait back out.
This is no time to kick the bucket.
We're all finished, sir. Doesn't she look beautiful?
Certainly does, Mr. Stovall. Gray is beautiful.
Just one question, sir.
What's that?
How do I get my skin back to pink?
You're a kidder.
Here you are, sir, all done.
Ah, that was quick.
Well, you know, time flies when you're having fun.
How do you like the new paint job?
Oh, well, gray is not one of my favorite colors, but if it makes you happy...
Makes me ecstatic. And now for your moment of triumph, Mr. Holden. Are you ready for part 2 of the exam?
Part 2?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I'm going to have a mutiny on my hands, namely my fingers. They refuse to hold another pencil.
No need to worry, Mr. Holden. You won't need one. As diving officer, you're taking her down.
Down? Me? Now?
And so, as soon as the paint had dried, we took out to sea, proud of our new gray coat and anxiously awaiting the debut of our new diving officer. Mr. Holden, she's all yours. Take over.
Aye, aye, sir. Rig for dive.
Rig for dive. Aye, sir. All vents closed. All masts down. Straight board, sir.
Very well. Take her down.
Take her down. Dive. Dive.
All ahead 1/3.
All ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Steady as she goes?
Steady as she goes.
What's next?
What's next?
Don't tell me.
Don't tell it.
Blow buoyancy.
Low buoyancy.
Watch your trim.
Watch your trim.
10 degrees on the bow planes.
10 degrees on bow plane.
100 feet, trim satisfactory.
Mr. Holden, you're home.
Level off.
Level off.
0 degrees on the bow planes.
0 degrees
All
on the
compartments
bow
check for
planes.
leaks, left full
All
rudder.
compartments check for leaks.
Come around to
Left
course
rudder.
309. All ahead full.
All ahead full.
That's okay, boss.
Well done.
Thank you,
Well, you know, if you do your homework. This message just came through. It's from Subpack. It's marked urgent.
Uh-oh. Return to Kusing immediately. Repeat immediately. This is an order.
Oh, no. Captain McBride must have traced that missing paint back to us.
Of course. Nobody bothered to pay off the MPs. Now, I should have thought of that.
Oh, I knew this was going to happen, sir. What are we going to do?
What can we do? We return to Kusing.
See anything, sir?
No. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Yes, there he is. Captain McBride's on the dock, waiting for us with 2 truckloads of MPs. Down, Stone. Get the hatch, Malumphry. We're at Mr. Stovall.
It's grand larceny, sir. The nurses will be court-martialed.
No, it's my responsibility, Mr. Watson.
You could lose your command over this, sir. There must be something we can do, some story we can tell him.
I don't think so, Mr. Holden. As soon as he sees this gray hawk, we've had it.
Sir,
Yes.
you're not going to believe this.
What? Something wrong?
This, you've got to see. Captain?
Oh, will you look at this? It's pink! Oh, no! Oh, boat is pink!
I don't believe this.
Pink as a baby's bottom!
But we're safe.
We're off the hook with Captain McBride.
But I don't understand, sir.
What's that?
The paint was completely dry. How could it have washed off?
Obviously, Mr. Watson, it was not the right kind of paint.
It was the wrong kind of paint?
Water-soluble.
Water-soluble?
Of course.
For painting inside?
Sir, the nurses brought back the wrong paint.
Bless our girls.
You know something, man? Pink sort of grows on you, doesn't it?
Is it difficult for...
Welcome aboard, sir. The Sea Tiger has returned as ordered.
Sir, I'm sure it was the Sea Tiger. I'm positive.
Something wrong, sir?
My aide seems to think he saw something he obviously didn't.
But I did, sir. When I flew over the Sea Tiger on our observation plane, it was completely gray.
And now it's pink. Shove off, Commander. And, sorry about the delay.
All right, sir.
What is this?
Huh? Speak up, sailor. What is that gray paint doing on your hand?
Yes,
Sir?
Captain? You'll have to excuse Chief Malumphry. He's a very modest man.
Just what does modesty have to do with gray paint on that man's hand?
You mind if I tell him? Is it all right?
No.
Well, sir, As you can see, Chief Malumphry is a little reluctant to talk about it, but I can assure you that he is a noble, honest, dedicated, religious man who, on his own time, paddled ashore and single-handedly, working throughout the night, painted Father McClanahan's chapel.
Father McClanahan?
Yes, sir. On St. Lomas Island, sir. He has a little mission there for the natives, and the chapel... Well, frankly, sir, the chapel was a disgrace. Weather-beaten, cracking, and it looked awful. And this man took it upon himself by using the few cans of gray paint which he had frugally stowed away for himself to restore this house of worship back to its respectability.
I'd like to believe that.
But I would like for you to, sir.
Well done, Chief.
Thank you, sir.
Carry on, Commander. And aloha.
Aloha, sir. Stations for getting underway.
We're getting underway.
Welcome back, Mr. Holden.
Thank you, sir. It's good to be here.